Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're taking a look at a really cool poster. Basically, we're looking at a poster of every action figure and action playset from the vintage Kenner era. All the individual characters from North America and beyond, action playsets from here, from England, things that were only available in mail-away offers, variants, really everything you can imagine is here all the way from the beginning up to the Droids toy run. It's from 1995. You can get a sense from the books I have here sort of holding the poster down. You can get a sense of its dimensions. I'll just take a quick scan here and then I'll read a description of this from a collector who has done, I think, a very good job, better than I can probably do, of describing just what's so darn cool about this. He's obviously very enthusiastic about this. I think that comes across in his review. I'll just read it really quickly. What we're looking at here is a modified photo from a 92 back Power of the Force figure card, and it shows every single figure and Kenner toy made during the vintage era. It even shows, as you can see down here, Jabba the Hutt and Salacious Crumb, for instance, characters that only came as part of, larger action play sets. And all of the international play sets, like you can see up here, like the UK variant of the Droid Factory and things like that. The poster even brings attention to some of the variations available in the action figure line, including the Lando Calrissian that actually had visible teeth, and the Han Solo with the small head. The top of the poster up here, again, is where all the action figure related accessories that were available are, both here in North America and abroad. And it even shows characters and whatnot from Droids. And he says at the end, did I mention that every collector should have one of these posters? And I totally agree. And they're not super difficult to find. One helpful way of trying to narrow them down in a search, say on eBay or other secondary markets, is to sort of look for something like the poster of the entire international vintage Kenner figures. That's a good way. This tends to be known as sort of like the international vintage Kenner action figure poster. But a really cool addition to any collection. I've said this in a number of previous videos. I think a lot of other collectors agree. I like to sort of see it all on a poster promoting Star Wars, right? So don't just give me a couple of figures, give me all the figures if you can, right? I've talked in a while back now about what I think is probably the greatest Star Wars promotional poster of all time, beyond maybe something like this, that Del Rey poster that has the cover art for basically every adult Star Wars novel. It's so neat to see the entire thing there, right? So that's really what checks absolutely all the boxes for me. And in the case of action figure collecting, again, it's all here. What an amazing trip down memory lane. I had most of these things, and the nice thing is I've actually been able to hold on to most of them from way back in the late 70s and early 80s. Some of them, unfortunately, were lost to the ravages of time and bad storage and stuff, and they certainly were all played with. But some of these, boy, are just absolutely classic. I mean, the Imperial Cruiser, the Imperial Transport Kit from Sears, I still vividly remember the day I got that. And I remember even digging the box out of the garbage can again because I didn't want to lose that, right? I wanted to keep absolutely everything. I think more proof that I am a collector. I'm a born collector, and just happen to be a Star Wars fan second, But boy, again, vivid memories of getting this. And I remember when I got it, it actually was missing a piece, and so that was like an early lesson in writing to a corporation to demand the full set. So they sent a replacement. But wow, amazing memories. So cool to see, and again, so cool to see absolutely everything here. So if you're interested in this too, again, Google around, look for entire international vintage Kenner action figure collection poster, some variant of those words, and hopefully you can find one too. All right, many more Star Wars promo posters to come. See you next time.